become his disciples so that he can set us free from all kinds of slavery to sin and death. In today's Gospel, Jesus says to the Jews, "If you remain in my word, you are truly my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." But the Jews answered him, "We are the descendants of Abraham. We have never been the slaves to any man. How do you say you will become free?" But when we see the history of Israel, they were driven to slavery. They were slaves in Egypt, in Babylon, Assyria, and during Jesus' time, they were still under Roman Empire. Then why did Jews said, "We had been slaves to no man"? For Jews, freedom was something great, and which they held as the birthright. And it is written in their law in the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, 39 to 42, that a Jew, however poor he might be, he should not descend the level of a slave. In this manner, Jews held themselves as free people. And because of this, they said, "We are slaves to no one." But Jesus' reply was something different. He was not speaking of the slavery in worldly forms, rather something deeper and spiritual. He says, "Everyone who commits sin is a slave to sin." And this was the famous statement in ancient Greek also. The Stoics said, "Only wise man is free, the foolish man is a slave." And Socrates stated, "How can you call a man free when his pleasures rule over him?" So the idea that the sinner is a slave to his passion was there much before time. For instance, when a man is said to not to do certain things, his answer will be, "I will do what I like. Surely I can do what I will with my own life." But in reality, the man who sins does not do what he likes, but he does what his passion likes. And this is true with the people who are addicted to alcohol, drugs, porn, or masturbation. They are not free people, but they are dominated by their passions. Today, Jesus is calling us to become his disciples because his grace is a perfect freedom, and it brings us freedom in four senses. Firstly, a disciple gets freedom from fear because he will always walk in the company of Jesus, and when he is with us, we need no fear. Secondly, it brings freedom from self. Many times we say, "I cannot change myself. I have tried, but it is impossible." But the presence of Jesus can bring us changes in us. And we have seen many people with a divine experience change their lives. Thirdly, discipleship brings freedom from others. Many times we say what people will think or people will say. But when Jesus is with us, we have to fear no one. Lastly, discipleship helps us to break the chains of sin, which we with our own power cannot break it. It might be our own passions, our habits, or our weaknesses. But with the grace of God, we can do it. So let us, reflecting on the passage, surrender ourselves to Jesus, become his disciples so that he can set us free from all kinds of slavery to sin and death. Amen.